thing.
Is mega damage more or less damage than like ultra damage?
Well, there's a tier list. Let me check here. Mega is bigger. Yeah,
Mega is bigger.
Mega is bigger. Yeah.
Is Mega the
type pace of game this game?
Yeah, you gave APA his Ziggs here, so what was the thought process behind that? Because, yeah.
I guess he can just first pick blind Ziggs. Let's see, maybe we'll punish it, maybe not. Flash, kill his ass. Oh! Oh!
He's going down. Oh,
That is what we do versus the first pick Ziggs. That is what we do. It was all according to my master plan.
And there you have it. So looks like Sentinel's going to go for the reverse sweep here. And we'll toss it back to Flowers and the rest of the crew. What do you guys think about that?
I think they did indeed flash kill his.
Maybe some like grass peeling or whatever, but every time he burrows, when you have that full rage bar at this point, as Huhi could be in some trouble.
Yeah, they're trying to fight back though as Rahel jumps in after Sven, hits him with the full Lucian combo. Sven down to 300 HP, but the bubble doesn't find its target. Hambach throws out the Dragon Strike, and as soon as he does that, Blabber decides it's time to go in because the enemy jungler doesn't have his escape mechanism. Sven roots him up with Gravitum, and Blabber smashes him down with the Bramble Smash.
A really good counter.
Bounces the heal off Darkwing's onto APA, gives him a little bit of an HP lead there.
Yep.
So that was pretty nicely done. And it looks like we are potentially going to have a scrap for the Scuttle, but Sentinels decides, you know what, we're just going to back off. Blabber just early smites onto the Dragon, getting that second smite charge ready. Does not think that they are going to contest, so he had 2 smite charges ready. That one is cooling down, and he's just going to start that Dragon, leash it at the same time.
Yeah, and especially on mounted dragons, they take so long to kill. Second charge is back up, ready to finish it off. So he's always efficient. Gets the Scuttle, corrals it next to the Dragon, get your Q onto both of them, and kind of business as usual for Cloud9 here. First
Time
Dragon.
they got that kill onto Hambach, it was because he used that too aggressively. He didn't have it available as an escape mechanism, and now Blabber is confident to start up the Drake. Here's the cost of that APA wave clear that we're talking about, because he just shoves the mid lane in so fast. Vulcan's going to be the target here from Sentinels. They want a full commit onto the enemy support, but the Cloud9 counterattack is there. The culling can't kill Vulcan. Sven's got the crescendum. He's trying to find the kill onto Huhi, but he's overextended. Rahel gets the kill back onto the Aphelios. Meanwhile, APA picks one up on Hambach. C9 coming out 2 for 1 so far, as Impact is trying to stick around, but he may regret it. Wants to flash away. A little bit more damage from Bouncing Bomb is not enough to secure it, and C9 will take the fight. They'll have the 1 extra kill, and they'll get Drake number 2.
It's just like
This is illegal. You're not allowed to do that. And then they lantern Sven in. Sven had to immediately flash out of the Cataclysm too, and then they chased 2 different sides. So Sven did end up going.
And then Locket as well. When you're thinking about TF, you're thinking of Jarvan, you're thinking of culling, all of this upfront damage that's coming through from the Sentinels comp. Locket's going to help shut that down.
Blabber's approaching this Rift Herald that's already been started up by Sentinels. They've got the combo with the Maokai ulti plus the Mega Inferno Bomb, and there's your Nature's Grasp already used by Blabber. Mega Inferno Bomb down onto 3, and Vulcan's ready to follow it up with a nice death sentence onto Hambach. Darkwings primes the gold card. They want to try to see if they can put the pressure onto Sven, but they don't have enough damage to kill him. Hambach's going to drop, and Darkwings barely gets away. Sentinels trying to make these fights happen, but it's so difficult. Impact now could be caught here as well. Blabber locks him up with the Twisted Advance, and with Thanatos there, maybe that's your Titanic Hydra, Kobe! Maybe.
Give it to Thanatos, come on!
APA takes the next one. C9 will not get the Herald, so critically for Sentinels,
Down so heavily, and then Darkwings is going in with Hambach. Sven basically doesn't care. They do no damage at all.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
That one was a miss.
That one was.
Well, now here in the mid lane, Rahel is in danger yet again. Thanatos trying to go for the execute here with the ulti, and there's your Titanic Hydra, Kobe. C9 get their pick.
That's good.
That's a good one. To me, my first reaction when you said Blappa, it sounds like some sort of like whoopee cushion noise or something. Like, wow, Azael, that was a really loud Blappa right there.
Okay.
You're embarrassed, or? Cloud9 are going to take another tower. You're proud, yeah.
C9 take the tower. The Dragon is started up by Sentinels, but C9 have a 5,500 gold lead if they just want to try to fight. There goes the Blabber. Ulti immediately followed up with a Mega Inferno Bomb. Aphelios ult from downtown, and Vulcan flashes forward, goes in for the play into the death sentence. The Dragon goes over to C9 here too, as Darkwings is already down. Hambach flashes over the wall, tries to get to safety. Blabber just going to solo down Rahel with the tank Maokai, as Vulcan Dragon looks for another. He's going to bring Blabber closer. They're chasing after Huhi, but the Flay doesn't quite have the range. It's 3 kills plus a Drake for C9, who are 7,500 gold ahead.
I like Vulcan's moves, man. He's flashing over abilities. He's hitting it, multiple death sentences. You know, McHale'sing himself to try and keep up the chase. But
he might be my player of the game.
oh man, Cloud.
He's gonna smurfing too.
All these players on Cloud9 are players of this game for sure.
Sucks having a good team. It's tough out there.
It's too rough,
tough
man.
out there.
It's a tough one.
I'm gonna keep eye on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ulting now, ulting now. Look here.
Has
Yeah. No cleanse now. I can block Zion or whatever.
Big man, Aim is near her.
Yeah.
I got TF.
Yeah. I'm on Lucian.
No gold card.
I'm on Lucian slowly.
Hey, driving, Blabber.
Zion cannot go there.
Oh my god. Mad life.
I mean, he was smurfing in that fight.
Oh, dude,
Good comms again. C9 is just seeming like they are on point. They're going to look for Sven, though.
Yeah, flash gold card, but the immediate flash from Sven. He pops the barrier and tries to survive, but Sentinels has enough damage. Now they got to be careful for the counterattack because Thanatos has made his way in with a Blabber ulti right on top of him. Goes for the kill on Rahel, and Huhi dies too. That's 2 for 1 already here for C9 as Impact has to try to flash away. The Scion is not looking particularly tanky as they juggle him around back and forth between Bramble Smashes and Flays and Zig Satchels. There's just nowhere for Impact to go. He'll go down farming because it's the only thing the Scion's going to get. 10,000 gold lead for C9 20 minutes in.
It's actually player of the game material to give the Scion kill to your Ziggs and not take it. I would have saved my E. I would have saved my E to bite and steal that last kill. But he gave it to the carry.
-1. There you go.
-1.
Man, look at this. Your TF, you're way behind. You're like, don't worry, guys. I'll gold card someone. 1 McHale's, 2 McHale's. That is tough. So they even have the double McHale's now. So good luck finding a pick. You know what? I got to say, with the advantage of hindsight, maybe Vayne wouldn't have been so bad. Maybe we should have gone Vayne this game.
What would Vayne have accomplished here? That's the real question. But that's not an answer we're going to be able to find today. Yeah, that's an alternate timeline now. As we have 2 minutes until what'll be the Hex Soul for C9 spawns. Sentinels is just at a point where they need C9 to make a mistake. If C9 doesn't misclick, oh man, and sure enough, Vulcan just goes in for the hook onto Hambach, who tries to get away through the wall. Enough damage is there from Sven from all the way back on the riverside. And with the enemy jungler dead for the next 30 seconds, why not add a 21-minute Baron onto this already stomp of a game?
I mean, Vulcan is just smurfing now. He is just finding hook after hook. C9 obviously in an incredible spot, controlling the vision, and that allows you to really take over as a hook champ. And Darkwing's just going to have to ult down to bot. They're going to try to farm some gold on the other side of the map, but I mean, you lost Baron. It's Soul in a minute 30. You're down 11K. This game is looking over. This series is looking completely over. And C9 has just been on such a tear in playoffs. They've looked like by far the best team.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know, only if they win.
Little question mark there. It's a mystery. But, you know, for Sentinels, obviously, they're still locked at least top 3. Assuming they do lose here, they would fall down and play the winner of TL versus Lion, who both look a lot better in their lower bracket debuts. So the Sentinels will have a tough challenge, I think, regardless of who comes through there.
They're trying to get an objective bounty right now with the Twisted Fate split push here, so.
Yep, that's the whole goal.
Wait for the audio, wait for the audio. I love this part. I want to turn it up, actually.
I'm going to admit, underwhelmed.
I thought it was going to be louder.
It's no Grasp. Grasp has a great sound.
Maybe it's because when I hear that noise, I really need it usually. So it seems louder.
Sentinels going in, trying to find the move onto Blabber, who just immediately counterattacks with the Nature's Grasp into the Twisted Advance. They lock up Impact, and they'll kill the Scion first. Blabber still might have to be a little bit careful with the dead body as Hambach already drops, and we've got ourselves a 5 versus 3 as Cloud9 are looking to put the finishing touches on this game. 23 minutes in, the Baron's still got a minute and a half left on it, and C9 have made their way onto the Nexus turrets. Darkwings is just going to die again. The Twisted Fate was not the answer to their problems, and C9 are going to continue rampaging through the LCS. They They will complete our weekend of clean sweeps. They will 3-0 Sentinels. They will earn themselves a spot in the finals, and they'll do all of it after they get done padding their stats just a little bit more, trying to get every last kill possible. Sentinels can't do anything about it, and C9 stomp the series.
Well, Golden Glue in the interview was asking, can he just first pick Ziggs like that?